You've just got a number, but how are you going to guarantee you're going to get her out on a date? Especially with your dodgy texting. Hey bro, it's Nav here, and today we're going to be analyzing a text exchange that I had with a girl a few weeks ago where I met her in a bar. It was about a 20-minute interaction, so it was quite solid. I built a good level of comfort, which is really important to getting a solid number, right? Now, over texting, we're going to dive into what I did to get her out on a date, right? All right, so firstly, I sent her my name when I met her in the bar. So the reason you want to do that is because you want her to have your number. So you can either call her right there or, find a WhatsApp and send her your name. So as you can see, I've sent her my name, and then the next day I've said, bonjour, it was cool to meet you. Now, she's French. That's why throughout this text, you see me using few French words. So that's the first one. We call it the filler text. And the reason you're sending that is just to test the water, just to see how interested she is, because it's quite easy to reply to that. And as you can see, she's replied almost immediately after 4 minutes. So this is a really good sign. The quicker she replies to the first message, the stronger, the interest is from her side. And then she's asked me a question. Now, again, that's quite a good sign, because most of the time they're not gonna invest that much. They'll just be like, hey, it was nice to meet you too. But she said, did you go anywhere after? Because when we were talking, we mentioned that we're gonna go to another bar in Mayfair. And I said yes, and then I said, you relaxing today? Now, notice here, I could have said, yes, I went to this bar and it was incredible, and then we did this, and we did that after, and then I slept, and then I woke up, I had breakfast, but I didn't go into that much information, because less is more in texting. This is the most important thing when it comes to texting, right? You want to make it look like you're super busy. Like, imagine I was, if I, had a busy day, I would just be like, yes, you relaxed today, boom, and then get back to whatever I was doing that day, right? So it makes me look more high value, and that's what you want to be doing in texting. And then she goes, where to? And she says, just coffee with friends, no plans, you. And then I tell her where we went. And I just share a bit of information about what I'm doing right now. Yeah, with this one, when they ask you what you're doing, keep it short again. You don't want to go into too much detail. And yeah, don't say like, oh, nothing, just chilling. Make it sound like you're actually doing something, like you got some stuff going on in your life, right? Whether that's meeting friends or hitting the gym or even working, you could, just share a little bit about your day, make it sound high value. And then she replies and says, oh, you work on Saturdays? Because this was on a Friday, and I said, I'm working. Yeah, oh no, this was on a Saturday, and I said, I'm working. And then I just went, yes, coffee tomorrow, right? So that's basically the blueprint. You send the filler, she replies, you do few back and forths with her to build a light rapport. Because yes, you can go for the meet immediately. When, she goes, hey, it was cool to meet you. And then you go, let's go for that coffee, right? It can come across a little bit too keen, too desperate, because it's too early in the conversation. Now, with this method, you're building a little bit of rapport. So you're showing that you care about her and what she's doing and that kind of vibe, right? And then you go for the meet. And here, I just do coffee tomorrow. Now, a lot of times I would give her 2 options because this was on a Saturday and Sunday, usually everyone's kind of free. So that's why I just went coffee tomorrow. But normally I would be like coffee tomorrow or Tuesday and leave one day in between. And then she goes, sure, where? Right, so yeah, that's what you want to do. And another thing you could do as well for the me, I know I've said this in past videos as well, is you could give her 2 options first. So you say coffee or smoothie, or if you want to do drink, wine or, you know, cocktail, right? It's up to you, whatever you want to do. And that way it kind of seeds it slowly, you know, instead of just going for it immediately like I did here, you could seed it slowly. And then after that, when she says, you know, smoothie, then you go for the day. I'm free Tuesday or Thursday. And that way it keeps it simple, keeps it to the point, and also is low investment. All right, go out there, try those, you know, methods, that structure. And if you have any question on texting, go to the comment and, you know, write what your sticking point is. Also, you could go to my quiz and you could fill out, it will take you 2 minutes. You fill out this form and it will pinpoint your sticking point, right? So let's say, for example, you're getting numbers and they're flaking immediately. So when you send, hey, it was cool to meet you, she doesn't even respond, then, you know, you're fucking up in the interaction. And this quiz will pinpoint what your mistakes you're making and it will give you a solution to it. So go to the link now and submit your quiz answers. I'll catch you in the next video. Nav.